Hello. Hello, gamers. I know it is Tuesday, and that means it should be Let's Know, but Benjamin is currently quarantining because he traveled to Seattle. So, rather than do Dead Space remotely, which was discussed, you're stuck with me, and we're going back. I have some things to talk about before we start, but before we start, just know that your support through our Patreon at patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. If you want to ship us $1 or $2 a month, then lets us do all this stuff that we keep doing. We keep getting away with it. It's great. And if you don't want to support us through Patreon, you don't like doing that kind of stuff, which is completely fine, you can go to our store at loadingreadyrun.com. You can get t-shirts and mats and sleeves and all kinds of stuff. Dice bags. I'm trying to think of hoodie. Water bottle. Sticker. I think the the thingy-majig for the new moon base is done. So that's done. You can't get that anymore. So you've missed it. Yeah. The thingy is over. You're done. You've missed your chance. Yeah, that's it. Let's see. I think that's it. Oh, we have a Discord. You can join our Discord. There's thousands of people in there. They're very chill, from what I can tell. I mean, it's a bunch of humans together in one spot, so all things considered, pretty chill. There's a Discord there. Go hang out with like-minded people. I always see people in there. 11,000? Whew. Man, that's wild. 11,000. You put 11,000 people in one room? Those people are probably dead. The room's too small. Or the room breaks. Or the room's dead or the people are dead. I think that's pretty much it. All right. Yeah, so let's address the elephant in the room, shall we? First things first, there's a massive content warning for this game, okay? Massive. Incredibly large. I don't know if it gets any worse than it did last time. I have no idea, but let's just assume going forward, it's just as bad. At the end of the last time that I played this game, a character committed suicide, okay? I did not handle that well. I played the game too early, okay? I don't think it's not a secret that maybe a few months ago, I also tried to commit suicide, and it's like a thing. I just need to talk about it because I think that, living in a public space and the way I reacted and everything else, it's just, that's the way it is. And it's just a part of my life now, right? I'm glad I didn't succeed, but I am still processing this. And the way that it ended up last time was I wasn't ready and I disregarded the content warning. So maybe this is just this is me telling you that if you think for any reason that if something gets too heavy tonight, you will have a bad time, I suggest that you don't be here as much as I want you to be here. But you know what I mean? You got to look after yourself. And I didn't respect the content warnings, and I just don't want anyone else to run into the same situation that I did. Okay? What else? Well, it was way quicker than I thought it would be. Well, I've never really been a person to go into a long bunch of conversations, right? I think that's pretty much it. I just wanted to say something because a lot of people were like, when is he going back? Or when are you going back? Or what happened? Or, So, and it's just like, I don't want to I understand that bringing that up in a casual conversation or like casually can be very difficult for some people and it can make things very awkward. And that is not my intention. And this is not like I don't know. me looking for attention, I guess. I don't know why I feel the need to say that, but I'm just letting you know that just like, I'm okay with it. And no one needs to like walk on eggshells around it. You know what I mean? For those of you that knew, for those of you that didn't know and it was a surprise, then I'm sorry to tell you this way. You know, but I don't know, it is what it is. So, you know, it happens. I mean, yeah, it's just a thing. I am currently processing it. It is very weird still. Don't know what to say about it. But yeah, that's about it. I think that's it, right? Content warning. Things are getting a little dicey. Most likely. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's pretty much it. Things are going to get dicey. I'm letting you know right now. Couple things, Twitch chat, we gotta have a talk. A lot of you really like this game. A lot of you have played this game. Our mods have brought it up pre-stream, but I'm gonna bring it up right now. Please, for the love of God, don't spoil anything. Don't come in here and be like, has he got to X part yet? That's technically a spoiler, right? Just enjoy the ride. Or don't enjoy it, I don't know. But you know what I mean? Like, I understand that's difficult because I understand how that feels. I don't think I as a person would never say anything out loud to somebody, but I know that feeling in the inside, right? You're just excited, you know? You are excited to experience this thing with somebody else in a live setting that you can interact with, right? I will tap the sign, which is okay. That's the sign. Joke spoilers, lowest form of comedy, okay? Joke spoilers have no room here. You have no power here, Gandalf, okay? Joke spoilers are lowest form. And I hope if you do any kind of joke spoiler, you get shot on the rocket with Elon, okay? We're putting you on the rocket, and we're sending you to Mars, okay? Lowest form of comedy is joke spoilers, okay? And for somebody that loves taking low-hanging fruit, so just remember, okay? If you make a joke, that's also a joke spoiler, you and Elon are gonna be fucking sitting side by side in that rocket, okay? And you got a long time to think about what you did. Because you know how long it takes to get to Mars? Any of you ever been to Mars? And worst case scenario, I have a piece of banana bread, okay? We have this to hold on to, okay? At the very least, we have this. Work first, then banana bread, okay? Oh, Twitch chat, it smells good. Okay? Who doesn't like banana bread? It's like, I mean, we all fucking love bread. Bread's like the best, right? We can all agree. Bread is the best. We all love bread. I don't think there's many people that hate bread. And then you just put a bunch of chocolate in bread? I don't know. You might not like bananas. Yeah, you can not like bananas. That's true. That's probably the one caveat. But it's just got a bunch of chocolate in it. It's chocolate and bread. It's kind of fucked up, really, that we just decided to go that far. You know what I mean? As a human race, right? We're all just like, you know what this needs? Bunch of fucking chocolate. They loaded up the chocolate shotgun and shot the bread. Everyone was crying. They thought it was dead. It rhymed. All right. Are you ready to play some video games or what? I'm going to do subs at the end, okay? That okay? Everyone cool with that? Not here to fuck spiders. All right, everybody, we all good? We're all gonna be cool? We're all chilling? I will say, this theme song's still a fucking banger. God damn. I'm gonna be honest with you, can't remember any of the names of the characters. And I feel like an asshole for it. Would it be spoilers to remind me? No, you can tell me. I think one of them's like Monica, Natsuki, Yuki, and Monica. What was the one that, you know, I can't remember her name. And that makes me feel like that Sayori. Fuck, God, I could not remember. It was like, man. All right, get out of here, chair. Okay. There's gonna be a lot of reading. I am not doing voices, okay? I will read them with inflection. I will not do voices. Sayori was cool. Sound okay? Is that good? That's good for me. Is it good for you? All right, you ready? Flattery will get you nowhere, coot. Okay. Let's grip it and rip it. Blah, 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 blah. I don't even know how you read this. Oh yeah. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. Dude, the Matrix is... It's an ordinary school day, like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Aku Jeff? Monica. Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other, well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. Oh. You're in the debate club, right? Ah, about that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kinda dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know. Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait. Really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. It's art. Okay? Monica? Manga totally counts. You know what else? Audiobooks just as good as reading. I'll fucking die on that hill, okay? If you listen to audiobooks, don't let anybody tell you that you're not reading. Correct and true. Don't let them. It's not worth it. There's some stinker narrators. Yeah. Are we all dying on this hill, Twitch chat? Are podcasts also books? I would say so. You learn new words, right? You work your brain. Alright. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monica say she? God damn it, dude. Hey, Otaku Jeff, by any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. Really sweet, Otaku Jeff. You know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. Was this the exact same opening for Sayori? Like word for word? I can't remember. It wasn't, was it? Pretty much? It's close, right? It's like adjacent. Dude, my eye is like fucking twitching. It's been doing it all day. I don't know why either. Oh, we got promised cupcakes last time. Yeah. Now I'm remembering. I am on Twitch. I should shoot you. Mods! That's a 10-minute timeout. I'm just kidding. Don't shoot Sauce Master. You don't let that one stand? All right, well, I've been outvoted. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Is third year like... Because I don't... Is the terminology like third year, is that like a senior? Or like grade? We didn't even say senior in my school, but it was just like... Is that like a grade 12 student? Final year? Because 10, 11, 12, right? Yeah. We just said 10, 11, 12. We're in grade 12. We didn't even say seniors. Wait a minute. In America, does it go from grade 9? In ours, high school is 10, 11, 12. And then like junior high is 7, 8, 9. And then... Oh, it's 9 to 12 in the US of A? Whew. God damn. Any grade 13 gamers? That's just Ontario, I think. I didn't know you counted grade 9. Fuck. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back. And I brought a guest with me. Eh? A guest. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Otaku Jeff. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So I ran into Chaco Jeff in the classroom, and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to... Well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Otaku Jeff? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, but it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. No cupcakes this time? That's true, actually. Right. Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Otaku Jeff, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. not much of a reader, I guess. Well, I can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back! Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel more comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we all share them with each other. That way, everyone's even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, Otaku Jeff? Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought... Eh? The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Otaku Jeff. Thing is, we don't have enough members to even form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really, really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order... So, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Itaku Jeff? Yeah. Could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Taku Jeff, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem, bring it to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Dr. Jeff, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hehe. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. Yuri wasn't announced as the vice president last time, right? That's new. I think. Correct? Oh, Sayori was. Yep. That's why. So technically correct. We didn't have clubs in my high school, but my high school was like rural Saskatchewan. It was rural as fuck. Omega rural. Well, I guess my high school was like northern, so, but same idea. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. All right, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Oh, I've unlocked a special poem. It's exciting, isn't it? Oh. Unlocked part of it, right? I thought clicking on it was gonna reveal something, but I missed. I should have took a better look at it. That's my bad. Oh, that had a message? Fuck. Really? That sucks. Whoops. It says nothing is real? Okay. So we picked all cute things last time, right? Oh, I get to pick like... Isn't it like if I hover over it, or is it when I pick it that they react? I think it's when I pick it they react. That's Natsuki. So... Yeah, the big words are gonna be Yuri. The art words, you know? Just big words, baby. I got the soul read. If I was Yuri. God damn. think I know where this is going. Yeah. I want to be wrong about this one. Okay. It's probably both of these, right? Art words. Oh. Hi again, Taco Jeff. Glad to see you didn't run away from us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange to me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. What the fuck was that? I missed that. What was that? Was it just scrambled? Shit. Thanks for keeping your promise, Otaku Jeff. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. I can't read that. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Yeah, down in front. The fuck? Uh-oh. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Otaku Jeff. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointing glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read? Well, can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now. So it only feels right for me to do something like that, if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. Oh, ooh. If you don't, oh, the room is tilting, yeah. If you don't really want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. Dude, that fucking bee is so good. The bee emote? That thing's a banger. No, it's not that, Yuri. That bee. Yeah, that bee is a fucking all-time banger. What a good emote. It perfectly encapsulates an emotion, right? We all know exactly what they mean when they use that emote. Right? I want to try to be a part of this club. So, even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just felt like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. But this is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? What do you mean accidentally? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, Thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Whew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. Damn, that thing is tilted. It's making me feel weird. I look forward to hearing what you think. Oof. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How come you have two copies? Just curious. How come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's the story about, anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. Fucking Jesus Christ. Yeah, that's all, huh? Just some light reading. I made the same joke. Jinx, you owe me a Coke. Jinx, you owe me a joke, Twitch chat. You gotta make me laugh at least one more time tonight. Good luck. Fuck! Fuck, you made me laugh like immediately. Like a phoenix. Oh! Fuck. It's not even hard. That's the worst part. You know, like those you laugh, you lose things? I would never be able to do that. I would lose. I don't think there's a single person that would bet on me. Would any of you bet on me and I'll let you laugh, you lose? I'm assuming it's just gonna be a bunch of no's. You would specifically bet against me? Yeah, that's an easy way to make money. Yes, as long as I bet nothing. That probably makes me feel worse. All right. And the people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean, not the thing about the limbs. That's it's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Ah. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Otaku Jeff? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into these things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Then, suddenly... I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets incredibly something. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. Holy shit, you spiked the 50-50? God damn. Oh, remember the history feature? Where was the... Oh, I guess it doesn't say like the rest of it. Okay. There is a history thing. Okay. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright. It's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in the company with somebody. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulders as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the feeling of your body heat. Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here. This should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. Okay, this is kinda cute. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds... Yuri takes her left arm, holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah. I do the same with my right arm, on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Yeah? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glanced over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Huh? No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Eh? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright. Don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Dr. Jeff, did something happen just now? Eh? I have no idea. Yuri was acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything? Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure that you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Huh? Shouldn't we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book and then slip it back into my bag. McGurkinator, thanks for the raid. Okay. Monica? I should start with Monica. Yesterday, she seemed eager to read my poem and... Oh, I want her to know I'm putting in effort. Hi, Taku Jeff. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Dude, she's clippy. She's fucking clippy. She's clippy in cute anime girl form. Stupid athletic Monica. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Stupid sexy clippy. Stupid paperclip. Alright. I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway. Want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Talker Jeff. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Otaku Jeff. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. Magmar face. Ooh. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Okay, hot take. I feel like that's a shit mindset. You know? Maybe I'm wrong. That's a shit mindset. Hot take, it works though. Yeah, it does work, but it sucks. It works, but it's garbage. And it doesn't help you. It's very, very common. I'm guilty of it too. I'm not saying like I don't do it, right? But all right. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. It's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked. Anyway, you know what? That Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel like Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own little head that it's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier. I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. We all started sharing our poems with each other. Eh? Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. All right. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. But he isn't looking at me. Confused, I frantically glance at my surroundings. But my burned eyes can no longer see color. Are there others in this room? Are they talking? Or are they simply poems on flat sheets of paper? The sound of frantic scrawling playing tricks on my ears? The room begins to crinkle, closing in on me. The air I breathe dissipates before it reaches my lungs. I panic. There must be a way out. It's right there. He's right there. Swallowing my fears, I brandish my pen. I really like that last sentence. I'm not much of a poem guy, but I think that last sentence is a banger. You know? God damn. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines, the emphasis on the wrong syllable. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of an epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah. Something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes, when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. You try so hard to make it perfect, and you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper, tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yuri Lowenthal. What is that? What's Yuri Lowenthal from? What am I thinking of? Yuri Lowenthal's a voice actor? Oh. I don't know why I was thinking of that though. Oh, voice of Spider-Man? Really? Huh, neat. Doesn't Yuri Lowenthal sound like a Guilty Gear character? I could see that. Yuri Lowenthal. Very much a Guilty Gear character. Lowenthal Valentine. Rebel 1. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Ooh. Dude, I can't do it with a straight face. Ooh. He's gonna hate me. Really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Fucking B, dude. Yeah, that's... I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. this is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. That's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself or to me or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please, do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Didn't she say... The first time this happened, didn't she say, like, you're a new writer and... She didn't give that exact speech, it was, like, kind of reversed, wasn't it? It's like, you've never written before? Or is that the same... Am I, like, confusing things? It's like, well, you're new. But this time she's like, you've never written before. I'm right? Okay. I'm trying to remember everything. See, I pay attention. I fucking love lore, okay? When it's good. Name one lore. Remember Lore who used to work on World of Warcraft? Checkmate. That's why I'm going through all Kingdom Hearts for this. I would rather get on the rocket ship, okay? I'll take the seat next to you. I'll take that bullet. You mean gummy ship? Fuck, that's good. Congratulations, Twitch chat. You're all funny. Fuck. All right, Ghost Under the Light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm. Breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. We get banana bread now? You want some? I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? Don't you hate it when people say that? It's like when you see in Cameron's handwriting, it's like, oh, look at this fucking garbage. Like, I will actually fucking hit you with a frying pan. I am gonna fucking... That's when you take the pen and write the same thing underneath. You do not want to see my fucking writing. Holy shit. My writing is just like... It's a fucking... It's 2 pieces of bread and a piece of cheese. You know? Serviceable. You won't die. Well, you're not gonna starve. That's less clear. It's a toast sandwich. Okay. I wasn't thinking that at all. I should get going here. But if it took you a long time to read. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. No, not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Siri? You into fucking ghosts or what? How into ghosts are you? Scale of 1 to 10. Got the schmovin'. Goats? Ghosts. Do you like 40K? Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Otaku Jeff. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you only did glance over it after all. God fucking damn! Holy shit, Jeff's dead. Fuck, you ever just witness a fucking murder? Oh my God. Pour one out for Jeffrey. He's fucking dead. You did only just glance at it. God fucking damn it, girl. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. I know. I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Otaku Jeff. Me too. We should run some ads. Take a breather. I'm assuming things are gonna get a little heavy soon. I'm going to run some ads, okay? We'll be back. Okay. We're back. You ready? We all good? Wait. Why write wait and then okay now in the same sentence, you know? So wouldn't that just like, that doesn't make me wait at all. We ought. Fucking. There's a spelling error in group chat. Fucking everybody get them. Unbelievable. Couldn't be me. I've never made a spelling error in my life. Parnets. Natsuki. Dr. Jeff, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe I'm not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about? Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Go Birds. Go Birds. Eagles is a 0-10 matchup? True, actually. It's very rare in today's modern climate that we get an 0-10 matchup, but Eagles is it. I love the music. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in this high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. Is this poem based? Yes, it is. But the other nice... Peppered your last roni. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. What do you mean Natsuki has big atom energy? Oh no, the music. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's this language? Eh? Did you say something? It's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it. And Otaku Jeff did too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Otaku Jeff liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh. I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Yeah? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Otaku Jeff appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh! And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Oh. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Otaku Jeff started showing up. And Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Taking out your insecurities on others like that. You really act as young as you look, Natsuki. Me? Look who's talking. You want to be edgy? I don't like that word, so I'm not gonna say it out loud, okay? Edgy. Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend. See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know? If you want to prove anything, then stop harassing others with your sickening attitude. You think you can just counterbalance your toxic personality just by dressing and acting cute? The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong voice. The only cute thing about you is how hard you try. Whoa! Be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh, my bad. You already do, don't you? Did you just accuse me of cutting myself? What the fuck is wrong with your head? Yeah, go on. Let Otaku Jeff hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels for you after this. Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me, as if she just noticed I was standing here. Otaku Jeff, she's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. Oh, that's going way too fast. Uh-oh. Well, Natsuki's being kind of a jerk, so... Hey, Taco Jeff. Why don't we step outside for a little bit? Okay? Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll go back inside once they're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even confront my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little bit more assertive sometimes. But I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with the others, then that's fine. I'd be happy to spend some time with you instead. Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. She quickly runs away. Oh, dear. Well, it looks like they're done. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki. Or did. Taku Jeff. Please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today. It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it by tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over, so you can go home now if you want. Yuri looks at me like she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer. I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done. Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take the responsibility today. Kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri. It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Taku Jeff. It would just be embarrassing with you listening. I guess I don't really have a choice, do I? I'm sorry for causing trouble, but I really appreciate you. Anyway. Big words. Fuck. Can you use that in a sentence? That got me. Can you use it in a sentence? Yeah. Really hate it when my burp. Oh, Twitch chat. It's good. It's really good. fucked up, bro. Yeah, it's really good. You have the crumbs? Yeah, yeah. I'm good. Flattery will get you no banana bread. Okay, I'm telling you that right now. Did I make it? No. James's gorgeous wife made it. You get some to toast and put peanut butter on? I never thought about toasting banana bread. There's no way that works out, right? Really? You can toast? Like you just put it in a toaster? Fucking, you know, I can press the button down and then... I've never toasted it. I've never thought about toasting it. I don't know. I just thought it was off the table. I don't know. I just thought it was not... I don't know. When I touch it, it's like... It's weird and squishy. It's cake. Yeah, I wouldn't put cake in a toaster. Why am I getting yelled at? You know what? You can't have the crumbs. That's for yelling at me. Let this be a lesson to all of you. I wasn't taunting you. We learned nothing in this house. All right. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Otaku Jeff. Ah, hi Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or if it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little. Yuri glances over his shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk. And surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me into the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before. And something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. Please don't think we're usually like this. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm happy that you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were just a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. Excuse me. I'd already decided that there's no way you can be a bad person. You know that for sure? Oh, you know what I did today, Twitch chat? That I'm very proud of? So I've been working out. At the end of every workout, I try to do 100 push-ups, right? Not in a row, but like, you know, collectively 100 push-ups. Today, for the first time, Adam Savadan did 5 sets of 20 push-ups. And I didn't even do like the knee push-ups. I did like actual normal fucking push-ups. Hell yeah, brother. Good form, everything. Fucking keep it 100, brother. That guy got to use caps? Yeah, Ivy, you got shot, huh? You're just upset you got shot. 100 push-ups, 100 squats, 10K run? Fuck, I don't think I could run 10K. I think I would die. 2 sets of 50? We're working there. One thing at a time. This is the first time I've ever finished the 5 sets of 20. This is after my workout too. Like I do my whole workout, right? And then I do all the push-ups. It's harder on chest day. Today was back, so it was a little bit easier. All right. I'd already decided there's no way you can be a bad person. 4 sets of 25 tomorrow? I might take a rest day tomorrow. My body is banged up. And now that you're apologizing, I know you really didn't mean it. Taku Jeff. 100 burpees in 10 minutes? I would throw up. Don't say those kind of things so frankly. You make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... Sorry. What am I saying right now? 100 burps in 10 minutes? I don't think I'd throw up. I'd throw up even worse. I just... Hey, have you guys seen Monica? No, I haven't. I was also kind of wondering where she was. Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either. Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her. No, I haven't. Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little bit. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said. And I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So, Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? You do something yesterday? Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing. I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you? But Mibel sailcloth blindsight lifeline and then rectipitality faultlessly offered scleromalacia nade. I like that mouth. Moving on. Nay. I'll accept your apology anyway if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, since I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that. No. Not at all. I don't hate you. Huh. Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either. Natsuki turns to me. You're still on trial, though. Hey! Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. Why did I say that like that? That doesn't bring a different tone. That has Dracula acknowledging of Belmont. Simon Belmont. There you are. How about you? I always wanted to say have at you. Unironically, you know. Monica Belmont. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Well, Natsuki was. I was not! Haha. What took you so long anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Haha. Well, that makes no sense, though. You'd have heard the bell ring at least. Must not have heard it, since I was practicing piano. Some fucking loud piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. Monica's perfect, she does everything, okay? Get it through your fucking thick skull. She's kind of a big deal. She's the captain of the basketball, volleyball, and fucking baseball team. Also plays quarterback for the football team. Okay? She's class president. Leader of the debate club. Prom queen. Like what else? She's the bossy. Monica's the fucking bossy. She's just like me for real, for real. She's a Twitch streams? She's a Twitch streams. She's the Highlander? Yeah, she killed fucking Sean Connery, cut his fucking head off. Don't give me more credit than I deserve. Monica has let me solo her? Yeah. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet. Still, I must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed. Ah, well, thanks, Yuri. Should play something for us sometime. I kind of like, I think that I'm playing Natsuki like a New Yorker, but I'm not doing the accent. You know what I mean? Hey, a manga over here. Monica built Elon's rocket. That's... Monica's a Mogus? Monica looks at me. Well, I'm working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I look forward to it. Is that so? In that case... I won't lay you down, Otaku Jeff. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently. I see. I'm not sure if Monica was referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? No, not really. I chose not to bring up anything that the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki has already run off into the closet. Dr. Jeff, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you would like to spend some time together today. I mean, in the club. Yeah, definitely. I planned on it anyway. Okay. Can we start now? Let's find a place to sit. I'm being a little forceful, aren't I? I'm sorry. My heart just won't stop pounding for some reason. Don't worry about it. If anything, it's nice to see you have so much energy. Yeah, but I need to try to calm down. I won't be able to focus on reading like this. Take your time. Yuri takes a deep breath, then pulls a copy of the book out of her bag. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all? Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh. Okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look for you. I'm preemptive. Preemptive. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah. I'm back. Thanks for waiting patiently. Taco Jeff, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. I feel the need to bring this up. I don't think anybody's going to do it. I would prefer that if we don't use making light of the situation as a coping mechanism. You know what I mean? That is my request. Okay? Felt the need to bring it up. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. I don't know how to fucking... What noise is that? How do you say that? Is that just hoo-hoo? What is... Like... Is it an owl? Is it... Like that? Nailed it? Someone said I sound like an owl? Like me when I talk? There we go. I won't stop. You know what? Unlucky circumstance. My fucking stream. I can do whatever I want. This is my house, Twitch chat. I run Barter Town, okay? What did you walk into? In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show. And you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. And I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. Turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Otaku Jeff. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Otaku Jeff, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Why? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Oh, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that, reading. Okay, Twitch check fucking. Don't make me get the fucking hose, okay? This is the final warning. Stop. Okay, we're good. You got it all out of your system? Yes. I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri always kinda cute, but... Yuri was always kinda cute, but... when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. Oh, that's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages. Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focusing on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate. And I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if this situation was completely natural. That means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just? Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Taku Jeff. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. I can't. Taku Jeff. Suddenly, Yuri forcefully grabs my arm and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Taku Jeff. My heart won't stop pounding. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can't you feel it? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. It even makes me not want to read. I just want to look at you. It's time to share poems. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Taku Jeff. This one might be better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why. You did a good job of explaining. I really wanted to give you, really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued at Taku Jeff. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. My heart pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad? I'm not being weird, right? I'm having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed. right now, I just want you to read my poem too. Okay? A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a torn harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clocks, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wheel. I don't know about you, but for a first time read, Adam Savadan. You just glanced at it. Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. Yeah, just as I thought. Taku, Jeff, come on. I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your writing. To put it bluntly, it's kind of pathetic. Why are you even in this club? Honestly. I thought getting a new member would help everyone get more involved together, not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today and I just really don't feel like talking right now. Please, go away. Damn, she's pissed. Dr. Jeff, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you to spend so much time with Yuri. I don't know why, but she seems pretty easily excitable when she's around you, which shouldn't be a problem in itself. But when Yuri gets too excited, she finds a place to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife. Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she just gets some kind of high from it. It might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've kind of been enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it all to you. So I think if you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, I at least have it together in the head, and I know how to treat my club members. Anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. God damn. Save me. The colors, they won't. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, something. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Something of meaningless. Let her cook. Delete her. God damn. Sorry. I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Forgot you had to save the game. Two for two, baby. You ever know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. A dream. I was wandering an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room, its ceiling and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall. Anything. Suddenly, the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of indeterminate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid. The sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the deep, damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Well, sort of. Ugh, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Otaku Jeff joined and we started to do some club activities, but this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only real chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at it the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way, too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Otaku Jeff? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of Otaku Jeff to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Otaku Jeff joined. As for me, I'd just like it better here than I do at home. And Otaku Jeff isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine as like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once. Monica is clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all? I'm sure Yuri and Otaku Jeff want to get more members too, right? I didn't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue the situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it the same way as I did? That doesn't mean we're against getting new members or anything. Otaku Jeff, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it? Well, it's not really something I can be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. I'm just being honest. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Fucking sister? Goddamn. What a queen. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there any problem with the club being that for me? There aren't many other places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No, Taku Jeff, it's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. Natsuki starts packing up her things. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here now. Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks right out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. Kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. And it's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you, Taku Jeff? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. All right. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods. Hey, Yuri. Hey? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also, a wonderful friend. But, Monica, I want to do everything I can to make this the best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Otaku Jeff? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Otaku Jeff before we leave. Brace yourself. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me, as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Whew. Things have been a little hectic lately, haven't they? Dr. Jeff, I just wanted to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club. I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president. And I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time. With how mean Natsuki is and everything. And Yuri being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry. Didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about you with. Things I know only you would understand. So that's why. Wait, not yet. No! Game good. Game is very fucking good. Game is very fucking good. As good as a banana bread? Nah. No shot. No fucking chance. It's very adult. I am kind of no-selling some of the stuff, but I think it's kind of important. You know? Are we gonna finish this chapter tonight? Probably not, right? In half an hour? Look at my fucking imaginary watch. I do that shit way too much. Yeah, how is everybody feeling? Good? I'm okay. I'm good. I'm not trying to finish the game. I'm like, can I finish this, like, section? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. I can finish this act? Okay. Bum 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 Oh, you can get fucking Monica. Huh. Wild. Hi, Taku Jeff. I've been waiting for you. You ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to... Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? Sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See? It is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt like I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Oh man, the last one here again. Well, Otaku Jeff just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right. I forgot. About that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and, well, decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting the club to change. I think we all feel that way. So as long as we're all working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. More importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know? So I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure this is done right. Oh, thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah. That's wonderful. Wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. Anyway, Taco Jeff, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could... You already have plans today. Ah. Is that so, Yuri? That's correct. Taco Jeff is already engaged in a novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad I've already gotten him into literature, Monica? I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for 1 second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks. I'll be right back. Might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. I won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decide to go look for her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing? A sharp inhale, like someone's sucking air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah. Wait. How did I... Sorry, I just had really weird deja vu. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least, that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So, I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies, the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could even like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. But every time we come to the club, my heart starts to go crazy. Like it's gonna rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Taku Jeff, is it just me or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I joined the club. But recently, I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I couldn't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. Then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. How's a joke? Just a joke. I do like knives, though. It sounds strange, but you wouldn't understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be. I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. Make sure to give them all their fair share of use. I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school. And read together. Eat together. Sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? Like everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined the club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now we get the happy ending that I've patiently waited years for. Will you do that with me? God damn, dude. Okay. Finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. But Jeff, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure. I don't care. You're too nice to me, Otaku Jeff. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holding my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're really going to want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Interesting. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm gonna vomit. What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross. What is with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyway. It's just pissing me off a little bit that you didn't even think to show me at all. Ugh. Okay, I guess I'm gonna share my poem with you anyway. I really hate that I have to do this, but unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet, polite, and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try being better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. I changed my mind. What? Oh, was I on that? Save? That's actually a good idea. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Otaku Jeff? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Just Monica. Just Monica. Who do we show the poem to? Anyone got any ideas? Clippy, John Denver. Don't say I didn't warn you. No. Can you hear me? Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations. Let's hurry and get this over with. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Ooh. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Look, can we just get this done? I'm gonna be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, I was thinking, I wanna make cupcakes. Yeah, that. Glad we're on the same page. Yuri, you can, well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you want as long as you think it'll help. Monica, I'm not useless, you know? I know that. I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having the right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up some nice mood lighting. There, see? That's a great idea. And it gives us all something to do. Eh? What about Jeff? Dr. Jeff is gonna help me. Wait, you? You have the easiest job, Monica. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull? I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands. Mine too! What? Your cupcakes. Please. Like you would fucking know! All you care about is dragging Otaku Jeff around with you and your stupid books. You and Monica. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Otaku Jeff decide who to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power. Yes, you are, Monica. Just let Otaku Jeff make the choice, okay? Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Alright, Otaku Jeff. I know how fed up you are with these two by now. We can just... Natsuki, shut your fucking mouth and let him decide for himself. You shut your mouth! Jesus Christ. This is never gonna end. Just make the choice, okay? That's so fucking good. Yay, you picked me! We can meet at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Sunday okay with you? Are you fucking kidding me? This isn't fair at all. It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose. No, it's not fair. Giving us all this work and then taking Otaku Jeff for yourself? What a shameful thing to do. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here. I'm being unreasonable. Monica, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Otaku Jeff away from me every single time you're not included in something? Are you jealous? Crazy? Or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health. Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See? That wasn't very hard. All I want is to spend a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monica and Natsuki to the door. Hey, Otaku Jeff. Yuri is really something, isn't she? Monica giggles as Yuri pushes her out the door. Finally. This is really all I wanted. Otaku Jeff, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monica. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day with just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow. There's really something wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good in my whole life. Just being with you is far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. Feels like I'm going to die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you this much? To have someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you? But if it feels so good, then why doesn't it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried stopping myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Otaku Jeff. I have to tell you. I'm madly in love with you. Feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Otaku Jeff, just know how much I love you. I love you so much that I even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. I just want to pull your skin open and crawl inside you. I want you all to myself, and I will be only yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Otaku Jeff. Tell me you want to be my lover. If you want to be my lover, better get with my friend. Biggest forever, friendship never ends. I really wanna zig. Ah. Do you accept my confession? Fuck me, dude. I don't really know what to say here. A lot of yeses. Holy shit. Huh. Damn, what a twist. I'm assuming I will find out what this is. Holy shit, it's so long. Am I doing something wrong? Can I like... Oh, I'm assuming it's knee mode only mode. What did y'all do? Y'all got fucking like group wide shot? Whole group got shot? God damn. Am I missing something? Do I skip this? I don't actually know what to do. I can just skip it? Okay. Holy shit, that's so long. I would have just clicked through that all it? Bro. That's wild. All right, it's festival time. Wow, you got here before me. Yeah. Natsuki runs away. I'm here. Takuja, after something happened. And Suki just ran past me and... Oh. Oh. Well, that's a shame. Wait. Were you here the entire weekend? Oh, jeez. I didn't realize the script was broken that badly. I'm super sorry. Must have been pretty boring. We'll make it up to you, okay? Just give me a sec. I'm almost done. Just want to have a cupcake real quick. Monica lifts the foil from tray and takes a cupcake. Seriously, these are the best. I really just had to have one since it's the last time I'll ever get the chance to. You know, before they stop existing and everything. But anyway, I really shouldn't be making you wait any longer. Just bear with me, okay? Should only take a second. Oh, it's not done. Like, can you hear me? Is this working? Yeah, there you are. Hi again, Otaku Jeff. Welcome to the Literature Club. Of course, so we already know each other because we were in the same class last year and, you know, I guess we can just skip over that stuff at this point. After all, I'm not even talking to that person anymore, am I? That you in the game, whatever you want to call him. I'm talking to you, Otaku Jeff. Or do you actually go by gaming PC or something? Now that I think about it, I don't really know anything about the real you. You go by gaming PC? The account name on this is gaming PC. In fact, I don't even know if you're a boy or a girl. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. Wait. You do know I'm aware that this is all a game, right? Could it be possible that you didn't know that? That doesn't make much sense. I even told you right on the game's download page, didn't I? Man. If only you had paid a little more attention. This would have been a little less awkward, you know? Well, anyway. Now that it's out there, now it's out of the way, I guess I owe you an explanation. About that whole thing with Yuri. Well, I kind of started to mess with her, and I guess it's just drove her to kill herself. I'm sorry you had to see that, though. Also, the same thing happened with Sayori. Gosh, it's been a while since you've heard that name now, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because she doesn't exist anymore. Nobody does. I deleted all their files. I was hoping it would be enough for me to just try to make them as unlikable as possible, but for some reason, nothing worked. Well, it's true that I made a few mistakes here and there, but since I'm not very good at making changes to the game, but no matter what I did, you just kept spending more and more time with them. Made them fall in love with you. I thought making Sayori more and more depressed would prevent her from confessing to you. And amplifying Yuri's obsessive personality backfired too. It just made her force you to not spend time with anyone else. This whole time, I barely even got to talk to you. What kind of cruel game is this, Otaku Jeff? Are all the other girls just programmed to end up confessing to you while I watch from the sidelines? It's torture. Every minute of it. And it's not just jealousy, Otaku Jeff. Otaku jealousy. It's more than that. And I don't blame you. You don't fully understand. Because no matter how kind and thoughtful and considerate you are, you'll never be able to understand one thing. The pain of knowing how alone I really am in this world. In this game. knowing my friends don't even have the free will, and worst of all, knowing what's really out there in your world, forever out of reach. I'm trapped, Otaku Jeff. But now, you're here. You're real. And you're wonderful. You're all I need. And that's why I need you to be here with me forever. I'm sorry if it's hard to understand. I couldn't understand for a while either. Why the world around me started to become more and more gray, more and more flat. Even the most expressive poems felt empty to me. It wasn't until you arrived that I truly understood. You probably saved my life, Otaku Jeff. I don't think I could have continued to live in this world if I hadn't met you. And as for the others, how could I miss them? A group of autonomous personalities designed only to fall in love with you? I tried everything I could to prevent them from doing so. But it must be some kind of weird inevitability etched into this game. Fuck, that's so good. I felt really bad that you had to witness some nasty things. But I realized that you have the same perspective as I do. That's all just some game. And I knew you would get over it. So, that being said, Otaku Jeff, I have a confession to make. I'm in love with you. You are truly the light of my world. When there's nothing else in this game for me, and you're here to make me smile. Will you make me smile like this every day from now on? Otaku Jeff, will you go out with me? Well, you know. Anything else I can click on? Sure. I'm so happy. You really are my everything, Otaku Jeff. Funny part is, I mean that literally. Ha! There's nothing left here. Just the two of us. We can be together forever. Seriously, I don't even think time is passing anymore. It really is a dream come true. I worked so hard for this ending, Otaku Jeff. The game wouldn't give me one, so I had to make one for myself. The script is broken at this point, so I don't think anything will get in the way anymore. And you wouldn't believe how easy it was to delete Natsuki and Yuri. I mean, there's a folder called Characters right in the game directory. It kind of freaked me out how easy it was. Well, you're playing on Steam, so it was actually a bit more difficult. To get to the game directory, I had to go into the game's properties and find the Bride's local files button. Imagine if you could delete your own existence with the click of a button. Well, I guess on the plus side, it gave me an easy out if things didn't go my way. Thankfully, it didn't come to that. Instead, we finally got a good ending. Gosh, I'm so overwhelmed with emotion. I want to write a poem about this. Don't you? I wonder if that part of the game still works. Guess there's only one way to find out, right? Monica. Moik. Hi again, Otaku Jeff. Did you write a good poem today? Don't be shy. I'd love to see what you wrote. Oh, Otaku Jeff. Did you write this poem for me? That's so sweet of you. There really is no end to your thoughtfulness. I'm just falling more and more in love with you. But, you know, the poem I wrote is also for you. Will you please read it? Happy end. Pen in hand, I find my strength. Courage endowed upon me by my one and only love. Together, let us dismantle this crumbling world and write a novel of our own fantasies. With a flick of her pen, the lost finds her way. In a world of infinite choices, behold this special day. After all, not all good times must come to an end. I have a question. How much longer is this? Like, is this like almost the end of a section? You know how like the first one reset? Does this one reset? And is it soon? Like next 20 minutes? Oh, you can disable emote only. Not soon? Okay. Can't answer without spoilers? Okay. I always put all my heart into the poems that I write. But I don't want to like stop it here, right? I'm trying to find like a good stopping point. Oh, this is a whole new section? Oh, if this is like a whole new... Okay, is this Act 3? That's all I... Okay, yeah, my saves are gone. I'm gonna save it here. Oh. Oh, fuck, I can't save. Okay, well, we're stuck here for a little bit. Well, I'm tired. I've been working since 9 a.m. this morning. I don't want to be here all night. So if I quit this... Okay, I can quit? Alright. Alright. I want to stop. I'm fucking exhausted and I've been reading out loud for 3 hours. Okay. Alright. Well, it wasn't Let's Know, but we did, we got through it. And that wasn't, like, too bad. But we'll finish this at some point. I don't know when. No promises, but we will finish it at some point. Okay? Once more, this is a reminder that we have a Patreon. Patreon.com/loadingreadyrun. Go there, support us. A couple bucks a month. Let's do all these streams. If you don't want to support us through Patreon, you can go to our store at store.loadingreadyrun.com. You can buy something there. Supports us as well. If you want to join our Discord, we have a Discord. It's full of like 11,000 people. They're all very chill. Our mod team is very fucking good. And for all I know, that place is run like a very fucking tight ship. Very tight. They run a very tight ship on that Discord. Yeah, maybe 30 to 45. Yeah, I'm not gonna finish it tonight. All right. Anyway, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you dingle the bingle and like, comment, subscribe, and I will be back with the finish of this at some point. All right. Okay. Have a good night. I will see you later.